Early humans migrating out of Africa to Asia, Europe, and the Americas. But I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more. George McClellan. I can't attack until I have 3 times the men Lee has. Henry Sibley. I have 2,000 men, and I will use them to conquer Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, California, Oregon, and maybe Mexico for the kicks of it. The Queen Elizabeth II, about to get torpedoed by Libya. Anwar Sadat. Americans holding a presidential election every 4 years since 1788. France going from monarchy to directory to consul to emperor back to monarchy to republic back to emperor to 3 more different republics in the same time. Being usurped by various insurgencies, dying of illness on the way back to conquer more of Egypt. I need you to move your regiment. I need orders from General Sun. General Sun is under my command. Yes. So if he was here, he would follow my orders. That makes sense to me. Then move your regiment. I need orders from General Sun. Hitler. Steiner will perform a massive counterattack that will destroy the Soviets. Steiner, German soldier, 1939. Trained and well-equipped. German soldier, 1945. Literal child. The British when the US Supreme Court announces that secession is illegal. Napoleon's generals when they win a few battles and get rewarded by being sent to Spain. Please say psych, Native Americans, you have freed us. Former colonies claiming independence. Oh, I wouldn't say freed. More like under new management. God. Lightning hit Martin Luther. Existence of anime. Fight on the side of conservative authoritarian regimes. Fight for the Uruguayan Colorados, Rio Grandense Republic, Polish nationalists, and unification of Italy. Moroccan Air Force pilots attempting a coup d'etat in 1972. King Hassan II saying, "Stop firing. The tyrant is dead." The Norwegian government, royal family, and gold reserve. Germany. An outdated and undermanned coastal fort with Austro-Hungarian torpedoes fired by a retiree. Germany. The Japanese with a fleet of between 120 and 330 ships. Attack. Admiral Yi Sun-sin with 12 ships and a nifty current. Bully. A challenge. I love competition. Fighting in the Russian army. Burning all your guns while living in a war-torn frontier just to tell the Tsar to go screw himself. Doukhobors. Military junta successfully overthrowing the democratically elected government of Lesotho. Nelson Mandela about to invade Lesotho. Oh, I scratched my leg. 19th century doctors. Republicans supporting annexing the Philippines. Democrats opposing it. Senator John T. Morgan of Alabama proposing to make all former Spanish colonies into Jim Crow states. 3.7 centimeters, flak 18. Let's shoot from above. 3.7 centimeters, pack 36. I am useless against tanks, dropping bombs, dropping bombers. Americans showing up to the trenches with shotguns. Germans, Persian Empire. We have 200,000 troops and 10,000 immortals. 5,200 Greeks and 300 Spartans at Thermopylae. Bully. A challenge. I love competition. Persians, our arrows will block out the sun. Spartans, stays are the same as corsets. Well, yes, but actually no. Tiryaki Hassan Pasha defending the city with 9,000 troops against 100,000 Habsburgs for 3 months and killing 30,000 with his assault. I am not in danger, Schuyler. I am the danger. France. The monarchy, aristocracy, Emperor Napoleon. France. It's the winter of 1914, shortly after the Christmas truce, and now you have to shoot the guy you just became friends with. First World War literature be like, war is hell, war is hell. Being remembered thousands of years after your death. Being remembered thousands of years after your death for a bad copper review. Abraham Lincoln wins presidential election. Wealthy Southern planters, war please. Garibaldi teaming up with Thai elephants for the Union. The Confederacy in an alternate timeline. France builds the impenetrable Maginot Line. Germany goes around it. France. You were supposed to do that. Alcibiades sneaking in to steal dinnerware. How Thomas Jefferson felt after freeing 7 of his slaves. He owned more than 600 of them. You are the worst explosion I've seen. But you saw me. Spending money on infrastructure, healthcare, and education. Overspending on military, mausoleum, statue, and useless state project. Communist states, engineers working on the Brooklyn Bridge watching construction workers die violently from their blood boiling after finishing work on the tower foundations like, Noted. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? 19th century factory owners when an employee isn't working because their arm got caught in some gears and turned into hamburger. Alright, SpongeBob Lazy Pants. Greece takes part in the Euro for the second time ever. Greece wins the Euro. Greece holds the Olympics again. Greece holds Easter celebrations in Constantinople, not Istanbul, after 600 years. The Persians controlled Afghanistan for over 200 years. Yup. The Greeks occupied them for over 3 centuries. Correct. And the Mongols controlled them for over 100 years. That's right. So Afghanistan shouldn't be known as the graveyard of empires. Afghanistan is the graveyard of empires. The French want to be involved in the Italian campaign, but you just mock them for losing in 1940. Your generals don't welcome the French generals, and you want to utilize their troops as just coolies and... The French break through the Monte Cassino line. Hey wow, they broke the Monte Cassino line. Denmark gaining land after doing absolutely nothing during the First World War. Literally everyone, as World War II was on the way in 1936. The Swiss inventing white chocolate. German immigrant. Throws away old clothes. Argentine bums the next day. German soldier. I am going to fight this battle until my very last breath. Alvin York. No you ain't. Rich American colonists in the past meeting a rich modern American today, eating what appears to be a lobster, dressed in whatever the hell it is. Is it crack? Is that what you smoke? You smoke crack. Ancient Greeks and Romans, when they came back to life and returned to their land, to see the temples that they once built become museums, and the statues becoming dull white instead of colorful figures. Why won't you let your subjects convert to Islam? Money. People who discovered agriculture must have been like, yo, check out this unlimited food hack. People after World War II. Damn Argentina, hiding Nazi war criminals, you should be ashamed. US and USSR. Southern states using the cotton gin to profit more from slavery. Eli Whitney, who made the cotton gin to remove slavery from cotton production. We will fight this splendid little war and liberate the Cuban people from the Spanish yoke. I can neither afford nor win this war, but I shall seek an honorable defeat. 40-year-old pistol in my head, 40-year-old pistol in reality. People. Men dressed and acted like men back in the day. Men back in the day. 1849. Samuel Robotham writes book about flat earth, reviving flat earth theory in the modern era. More than 2,000 years ago. Eratosthenes measures the earth's circumference using 2 vertical sticks. When you run a socialist country so poorly that another socialist country overthrows your regime, CIA spends $20 million on a cat to eavesdrop on the Soviets. Gets ran over by a taxi immediately. We plan to build 3 nuclear plants. We finished the first one in 1978. In a national referendum, 50.47% vote against starting it up. Also, there is now a law against nuclear power plants. March 2000, somewhere near the North Pole. What do you mean our only way of communication will be gone? The company went bankrupt, and they will start deorbiting the satellites.